Hi, 143 fam. I'm Antonia. Thank you for being here. We'll be accompanied by the beautiful music of New York City construction throughout these videos that I'm doing here today to get us all super amped for our February horoscopes. Just a heads up. But I do have a few announcements to make before I jump into your individual readings. First of all, I will have already notified winners for the January readings by the time these videos get released. So make sure you pay attention to my reply back to your comments. I'm also going to be giving away 2 free readings in February. This is something I may continue to do because I've really loved connecting with you all this way. If you'd like to be considered for a free reading, leave me a comment under your video. Let me know how it's resonated with you. Also, let me know that you have subscribed, and I will notify winners in February by February 28th. Again, pay attention to my comment back to you. Even if we have some interaction early in the month, the winners will be notified late in February. Okay, a few other things. First of all, I'm going to start doing extended readings, and I'm going to use Vimeo. I'm not sure exactly how that's going to work with my YouTube channel. I think that all gets integrated, but I will have links in the description box below, so it's easy for you to access. Also, for my YouTube subscribers, I am going to be giving away some pretty discounted, like 50% off healing sessions. It's something you've all been requesting quite a bit, and I just want to be able to give a little bit of that love and that healing to those of you who maybe can't afford to purchase something like that at full price. But check out my website, urbansoulguru.com, for those details. All right, let's jump in to your February 1st horoscopes. Hi, Aries. This reading is for Aries Sun, Moon, and Rising for February 2019. I'm going to start with your general overview, then we're going to do a love-specific spread. I'll timestamps down below. Okay, Aries, let's see what's in store. A general overview for Aries, February 2019. Some fated partners showing up, don't you, Aries? They haven't showed up yet. They will. Ooh, acceptance. Okay, look. You may have to accept the ending of something and your role in it, okay? And this isn't any kind of judgment, Aries. You know that I love you. But something needed to end, and maybe something has already ended or is about to, and there's a little resistance I'm feeling to this ending. But the thing is here, it's a blessing in disguise. Whether you feel like it was completely out of your hands, or you can acknowledge your role in something ending, okay, and maybe not working out the way that you had hoped that it would. This doesn't have to do necessarily with a romantic partner. This could be business. This could be school, okay? This could be I'm getting for some of you at school some sort of studying something. Maybe you didn't get the job that you hoped for. It's okay. Something better is on its way to you. It needed to end. Okay, I'm telling you, there's this really faded energy around you, Aries, but sitting at the center of your reading is energy work. Get some energy work done this month. If you feel like you're not calling these faded partners all the way in, or the opportunities that you really need to take off your career right now, or to start a new business, get some energy work done. It's more than cleansing, okay? You're going to want to get some energy work done to do some healing on a spiritual level that's deeper than just a sea salt bath. You may need an uncrossing, but I feel like you need some help calling blessings all the way in. Is that fair to say? Because I think you can feel that there are blessings waiting for you. I think you know. Yeah, there's faded, look, I think it's love for you. If you're having a hard time calling high level love all the way in, right? You're going on lots of dates. You feel this faded energy, but the experience you're having doesn't feel, or the experiences that you're having, they don't feel faded to you. That's because you need to get some energy work done. You may need a love on crossing. This is something I specialize in. I do readings. I've been doing this for a long time, but my specialty is shamanic energy work. I work with a lot of people because I went through this process myself. I work with a lot of people who are going through that transition from old karmic experiences in love to something much higher level that's sustainable, that truly is a high level soulmate that's meant to stay in your life. But it may require some energy work. So if you already have a connection to a healer, or if it's something you already do for yourself, and it's somebody that you trust, somebody that you've already had experiences with, their spiritual healer of some sort, that's somebody you're going to want to turn to this month, okay? Get it done early in the month. because there's an emphasis here. There's an emphasis on love. I'm getting what you haven't called all the way in is love, Aries. I think if you've had some challenges with a business or an opportunity after you graduated from a program, something hasn't come full circle, I feel like it will resolve more easily with career. It's to jump off something. I know you may have had your heart set on working for a company. The blessing in disguise here is that it's forcing you to get creative, and you'll actually wind up making more money and be more fulfilled working for yourself, or whatever comes through now that something ended. It really is a blessing in disguise, but I'm feeling resistance. Like you want to go back. You want to prove to somebody that you are the best candidate for the job. And the thing is, you'd kill it, and you know it, and you're right to know that. You know it, your work ethic is on point. You know what you bring to the table. It's okay if they don't see it. It's okay if they decided to give that position to somebody already existing in the company, even if they don't have the credential that you have. There's a reason for that. You're being protected from something, even if it doesn't feel that way now. I am hearing divine order, okay? Yeah, opportunity to forgive is clarifying energy work. I'm feeling something was really hard for you, Aries. What is it? Is it love that ended? Is it a career that ended? Is it a phase? Is it a phase? If you want to move forward, because I feel blessings for you. I feel faded love and faded new partnerships, okay? Part of what the energy work will help you do is forgive what didn't work out. As a Gemini, I really understand overthinking things and having a really hard time detaching, especially to something that I have my heart set on. I feel like you had your heart set on an outcome and it didn't work out. It's okay. Have faith right now that it's okay. Get that energy work done to move past this. I'm telling you, Aries, there is big energy here for you. This love, this is not a little bit of love. This is not a fleeting love. This isn't some first date that turns into a few and then you never hear from that person again, or they bore you and so you're over it. It's not that. It's big love. It's faded love, but it's more than love. It's career. You are about to step into, if you haven't already, something so game-changing, something that brings you more joy and more money than you could experience where you were at previously. Clarifying, okay, love here, the Cupid card, it's time to go. For some of you, what is so hard to let go of is a person. It may be that you thought this long-term relationship was going to wind up in marriage and having a family, and you have the clarity now that that's just not the case. Aries, I'm telling you, as soon as you close these doors, and if you need energy work or any kind of healing, it doesn't have to be spiritual healing, okay? You might want to reach out to a therapist, especially if you're grieving, to help you get through this transition. But as soon as you get through it, as soon as you have the forgiveness, and you can look back and say, okay, this person was incredibly important. I learned so much about myself. It played a huge role in my life that was so positive. We just outgrew each other, and you can move on from it. That's when something big that will change your life can come through, okay? That's when the love that will stay, that will wind up and be the kind of commitment that you had always hoped for, okay, with the other relationship. That's what's going to show up. And what I'm feeling for you, Aries, especially if you get through the grief and the transitional process, okay, that healing process, make sure your priority is self-love and self-healing. But once you get through that and you have the acceptance that something really is over and it wasn't of your highest good, it's going to happen quickly for you. I was getting that, I think, for Capricorn. So you may have a connection to a Capricorn, but something happens quickly. It's of your highest good. If it's a job, okay? For some of you, I'm channeling that you had to let go of a job or an outcome with a particular program or something, and you either move away, you either energetically move away from it, or you physically move to a new location, okay? It's because of that process. It's the ending of something that now opens you up to new love. So whether you're walking away from career or an apartment or a neighborhood or a city, or you are walking away truly from a person and a specific relationship, on the back end of it, there's love for you. Even if it doesn't feel like that's where you're headed, that's where you're headed. But you do need to spend a little time outside, regroup, go for walks, especially if you're working really hard, especially if you're grieving and you're finding yourself indoors more than outdoors, especially if it's cold outside. Just get yourself out. Open your windows even if it's cold. Be outside. It'll give you some clarity. It's going to lift your mood a little, especially if you're struggling with something right now. But I'm telling you, there's something big here. I want you to look at these cards because this is what you're trying to call in. Bigger and better business, a better career, better opportunity, a better environment, and high level love. This is what is knocking at your door. So whatever you do, start with this early on in the month. Cleanse, but get some really deep healing done, soul healing, okay? It's going to help you accept and forgive whatever this is, whatever it's time to move on from. And you know, I recognize that for some of you, if you put a lot of work into a relationship, if you put a lot of work into schooling or a particular job and now you have to walk away from it, you're going to feel like all your time and energy and money or love was wasted. It's not wasted. There is a blessing in disguise here. I do feel like somebody's struggling and I'm sending you love and light. You are going to get through this. There is something bigger and better on the back end of this. It's going to come through quickly. Look, it's perfect timing. It's perfect timing for this new project to launch, the move to launch, the new love to come in, okay, a new business idea. Wow, okay. I'm doing a little bit of an extended here for you, but perfect timing. You're going to heal in your heart. Heal your heart. This is where the energy work's coming in, but look, I told you, faded partner, faded love, faded business, fate. I'm not lying. I'm not telling you what you want to hear. I'm being honest. I know that you're struggling. I can feel that energy. But this is here for you. But you do have to do some heart healing and some energy work, but it's the perfect time. As long as you don't delay and as long as you don't resist letting go of what you need to let go of, perfect result here for you. It is so faded and you have angels surrounding this. You have the support of the universe, okay? So have faith in that and let that help give you a little bit of peace of mind as you go through this process. I promise you there's love and there's success on the back end of this, even if you can't see it right this second. And Aries, I know you. You guys rebound so quickly from things that other people would feel down about for years. You can get past it. You have that kind of strength. And at times, especially when you need to be, you are ferocious. Use that energy. Use that fire to launch whatever you need to launch. There is success here. Use that ferocious self-love that you know is intact now to let go of old love, to welcome new love and self-heal. Do what you got to do, but just keep moving because there is so much positivity that comes in February, especially after maybe a difficult first week or two in February. By the end of the month, the last 2 weeks of the month, there's a change, okay? But that good energy, that positive energy has arrived, but sitting at the center of your reading is this. Sitting at the center of the reading, clarifying energy work is forgiveness. Whatever this means to you, get it done. Whatever needs to heal, make sure it heals quickly, early on in the month, so that these other blessings can come in. Okay. Let's look at love for Aries. I think for some of you, you're going through some breakups and some difficult transitions. I get that that's a really hard process. But even in love, even as I'm holding this deck for you before I'm pulling cards, I'm getting faded partnerships again. I said that going into the reading, and then you had the faded partnership card at the bottom of the deck. It's there. The energy has arrived. You got to trust it. Keep manifesting high. Keep affirmations really positive. Focusing on self-love so that you can call it in. Yeah, first card out is separation. It's going to require letting go of somebody and something that you had your heart set on. You've invested a lot of time into to move on to the bigger love. But here's the thing. If this person couldn't meet you there, couldn't give you the commitment that you wanted or you needed the kind of love, they weren't vibing high enough, you know you deserve better, the universe is about to reward you with someone who can meet you there. You're going to be so grateful you went through this process and that this ended. I'm telling you, it doesn't feel like it today, but it's about to. I'm telling you, it's just so clear. Separation is followed by a new love. I'm telling you, Aries, this is where it's at for you. If you're going through a separation, new love is coming in and it is faded. I still feel this faded energy for career too, okay? Separations are, this just keeps getting better. It's key. Even if you struggle, even if you resist it, look what you are moving on to. We have new love at the center of your reading. This is the most prominent energy, followed by this could be the one. This is your high-level soulmate, that person that wouldn't really settle down, that wouldn't give you the commitment, that wasn't as loyal, or who didn't love you the way that you knew. They weren't investing all that energy in the way that you could invest energy. Guess what, Aries? Somebody better has showed up. They are showing up right now. Heal from this. Cut those ties, okay? Somebody is ready to love you. Somebody is ready to love you the way you deserve to be loved. That is what is coming in now. You gotta smile. You gotta feel good. Your heart needs to feel better, okay? Just hearing that and just feeling the energy of that. It's okay. It's okay to grieve, but you have to stay positive, and I hope that gives you a little peace. Separation card is clarified by religious factors. It could be religious factors. I'm getting spiritual factors. I'm getting that you outgrew a partner. You evolved, they didn't, and so it's time to go, okay? Clarifying new love is make the effort. Look, just stay open. I know it might be hard for you if you're grieving to make the effort to look cute or to talk to new people. Even if you can't put that much effort, put that energy out there so that you can call this all the way in. You deserve this love. You deserve somebody who can celebrate you publicly. Does that make sense to some of you? Who wasn't celebrating you publicly? Who are you trying to celebrate publicly and they resisted? That person, they have to go if they're not gone already, okay? This new person's going to celebrate you publicly. This new person is going to be proud to be out with you. They're going to do cute little things like leave little love notes and, you know, have a great day, baby, if they get up before you in the morning, or if they go to bed after you at night, you wake up to it. Cute little things, things that you couldn't have gotten in the old situation. This new person is going to show up and do. This could be the one is being clarified by Stay Optimistic. I'm telling you. Even if you don't believe me yet, this person is trying to come and get that energy work done. Okay? Let's pull a crowning card. Karma. Karmic energies, karmic experiences, and healing is crowning this whole reading. So if you want this new love to come in, and it's going to come in for you, right? It's here. But if you want it to come in now, especially this month, especially at this point in your life, you have to heal. It's really key. Healing and energy work and forgiveness and self-love. That is how you are going to move on to this. That is how you are going to move on to this. Okay? Let me see what's at the bottom of the deck. We're going to clarify separation and this new love a little more extensively in the extended, okay? We've got heart-to-heart conversations. We're going to clarify deception. Is that what causes separation for you guys? We're going to clarify this. Okay, we've got some separation cards here. So we're going to clarify particularly these two and the extended. I want to see what this karmic energy is that keeps showing up for you. What is it exactly that you need to be working on and getting some energy work and clearing and healing? I really think for the majority of you, it's just a separation. It's those old patterns and things that kept showing up, and now you had to walk away from a person. Especially, I just keep getting the energy that you've invested so much time, so much effort in terms of business or schooling. You've invested so much money. So for something to not end the way that you expected, to not have the outcome, you're so disappointed right now. Okay, we're going to look into how the new energy and the new love and the better energy is going to manifest. We're going to clarify the separation too. But this should give you some really good insight this month. I hope that you've gotten some really good clarity here already, Aries. Okay, I'm going to jump into the extended now. Thank you so much for being here. I really am so grateful to connect to you on my channel. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. If you're interested in a personal reading or some individual healing work, I have some big discounts, especially for healing work. Only for my subscribers, though. It's something that I want to do to give back. It's not something I've ever done. I don't normally discount healing because it's something I've been doing for so many years. But in conversations with some of you guys over the last month, my normal rate hasn't necessarily been affordable for everybody here. So this is how I want to give back. Thank you for your support on the channel. And I'll see you back here February 15th for your mid-month love reading. Let's jump into the extended, get a little more clarity. But for now, Aries, I love you. I'll see you guys soon.